Hello and welcome to Sight and Song. It's not just a load of old nonsense about the Eurovision Song Contest, it's also a continuing experiment to find the best camera angle to hide your double chin. In just over 4 months from now, the Vienna Stadthalle in Vienna will host the 60th Eurovision Song Contest. Following concerns 3 years ago when the venue in Baku had to be constructed from scratch, and last year in Copenhagen where a former shipyard had to be rebuilt for contest use, we can go live now to Austria to see how construction is progressing. Never be ready in time. The Viennese tram system has been branded with this year's contest logo, building bridges. This use of public transportation meant contest organisers were forced to forego 2 other shortlisted slogans for the event, namely falling onto Coronation Street from a viaduct and also hitting Alan Bradley. British Eurovision fans are eager with anticipation for the reveal of this year's UK entry after the BBC opened up the submission process in October last year. Sight and Song's camera crew has been given exclusive access to the production office to see the sifting process at close hand.
These songs have arrived from the public. What should I do?
I'll just leave them there.
Okay.
You, over there, ring Petula Clark. See if she's received our begging letter yet.
After months of speculation, Bardo have confirmed that they have been attending pottery class at their local community centre on a Tuesday evening. The 7th place finishers from 1982 have been working on a pot which can be used for either pens or pencils, depending on the preference of whoever is given it. Okay, so it's 39 songs taken part this year. Could maybe have a nice cup of tea and go through a few at a time.
Yes.
Okay, so we're going to start off with Netherlands. This is Trintje Oosterhuis, we can read it there, can't you? And Anouk wrote this, who sang Bird.
I know Anouk.
Yes.
The song's not really started, has it?
Well, that's the chorus.
Why, is she Geordie or Dutch?
She maybe have Geordie blood in her, I don't know, but she's doing that.
I think it's rubbish. Is she getting on a bit?
She's in her, according to Wikipedia, she's 41. Do you think maybe she could be a bit more than 41?
Well, no, I'm only 27, so
That's
yes,
true.
I couldn't go with her being 47.
What do you think?
I don't think she'll get through the semi-final.
Don't you? Why not?
Because it's boring, isn't it? It's just why, and it's not very good, and it won't capture anyone's imagination. It's just like a woman in a man's suit singing why, oh no,
she might not wear that,
she seems nice enough, Trintje, bless her, well done, but it's boring, isn't it? Do you like it?
It's a bit ploddy.
It's a bit old hat.
It is. It's not like saying that, but I didn't like the Dutch song last year, and then it nearly won the whole thing.
I liked it. No, it grew on me. But I liked the one the year before that Anouk did.
But you wouldn't think Anouk wrote this, would you? Because it's not as good as Birds.
Did she write it on the back of a fag packet?
She may have done. They're having a lovely time.
Why,
Maybe Trintje rang us, said, come round to ours for a lovely cup of tea, like we're having now. And on the bus on the way there, maybe she wrote Walk Along.
I mean, it's catchy in a way, so people can sing along to it, but so that might help it along. But why indeed? She is welcome to walk along, in my opinion.
Walk along past you.
Anyway, I'm glad it's finished.
Okay, well, chin chin.
Ich
Sight and Song will be back after this short break. the Molly Sandon sewing machine, for when you're not gonna knit. Do you like Italy? Do you like villas? Do you enjoy modern music technology? Don't you just wish you could combine all three? Well, now you can, thanks to Italy's Eurovision entrant of 1962 and 1967. It's the Claudio Villa Audio Villa. A Claudio Villa Audio Villa includes everything you would expect a modern, luxuriant villa to have. A bedroom, a living room, a bathroom, a loft, a dental surgery and nuclear reactor. But that's not all. A Claudio Villa Audio Villa also doubles up as a portable music player you can somehow carry around with you and listen to the latest cassettes and medium-wave radio stations. The Claudio Villa Audio Villa. It's the answer to all your residential and music needs. And if you don't believe me, here's the man himself. It's dead good. Right, you do realise it's pronounced Claudio Villa. And you can just sod off. And now on Sight and Song, it's time for our hard-hitting live-action drama set in Geneva. Fasten your seatbelts, it's time for episode 1 of European Broadcasting Union.
That's it, Dirk. If you shake your end a bit more vigorously, I can get my fingers round it and pop it in without any Vaseline. Enid, I tell you, that's the last time he'll lend out an old scoreboard to the Bureau de Change for their window. It's murder on my calluses getting them back in the cupboard with the others. It's a good job he did get it in, Dirk. Our new boss starts today. Stella, in the press pack stapling department, has heard she's a power-dressing, hard-nosed, take-no-prisoners, ball-busting super bitch. But she couldn't be sure.
Well, whoever she is, she'll be wise to take heed of our many years' experience doing Eurovision-related this and that. Right, what else do we have to do before she gets here?
Let's see. Michael Ball is coming in later to have some more pins removed, and we also have to make sure those people on the internet are fined for their overuse of the word fanwank. Then I think we can stop for a glass of milk.
Nobody will be stopping for milk while I've got the keys to the fridge.
I am Cynthia Clifford Brown. I'm double-barrelled and on my way up here. That's right, I installed a padlock on the fridge. There is too much chilled food and drink action in this office and not enough contest-type work going on. Do you understand me?
Yes, Mrs. Clifford Brown.
Absolutely, your worship.
Good. Because things are going to change around here. The first thing you're going to do is see Michael Ball. He's waiting in the foyer, and you'll need tweezers. Then, when you're finished, come up here for further instructions. By the time you've finished work today, you'll wish you hadn't been born. Merci, and thank you for a wonderful show. It was amazing!
No, nobody will notice this was filmed on a different day, only look slightly different from before. It's fine, please don't worry. And now on Sight and Song, it's time to celebrate all that's great about sport, because we all love sport. It's Fantasy Eurovision League. Yay! Eurovision! It's the world's greatest sport, as you will already know if you've signed up for Fantasy Eurovision League. Thank you to everybody who signed up on the day it was launched. I know we had a few teething problems with the delays in emails of being able to register your team, but thank you to everybody at fantasizer.com, the place where you can set up fantasy leagues for just about anything you can think of. They've been a massive, massive help. I can't thank them enough. And hopefully this thank you on Sight and Song will be a nice thank you too. I don't know, they may not even watch it. But there's still time to sign up for Fantasy Eurovision League. The idea is you pick 12 countries competing from this year's Eurovision, the 39 that will be in Vienna in May. As we progress through the national final season, you can pick up points. Your country picks up points if it picks an act and a style of song that has been most suited to victory in the previous years. For example, if your country picks a female vocalist, you're bound to pick up a few points there. If they go for a group, probably won't pick up as many points because it's been a long time since a group won. Almost 10 years, in fact. So all you have to do is go to the web address here to sign up for your team. And then you can also email me directly on that email address there. And you can be invited to join the league as well. At the minute we have a bit of an issue in that we have a private league and a public league. So what I'm going to do is, if I can't separate or merge the two, I will just get the results from both, and then the league that appears here on Sight and Song every time is the one that counts, and it'll be the person who tops that league at the end of Eurovision in May who will be crowned the top manager of singing things in Europe. It's very exciting. Now, nobody has scored any points yet because I'd like a few more people to be signed up. So all you have to do is, as I've said, go to this web address here, or you can email me on here, and you can register your 12 countries out of the 39 taking part to be your team in Fantasy Eurovision League. And as soon as I've locked the league, which I'm intending to do on this date, then the first round of points will be allocated. Obviously, you can play smart and you can think, well, Malta and Netherlands, they already have female soloists representing them. That's fine, you'll pick up points in the early part of the competition, but as anybody who's ever played a fantasy league before will know, it's a long game and it's probably best to have a think about what's happened in previous contests rather than thinking how you can pick up the points now, or maybe a combination of the two. I should leave it up to your skill, intelligence, dexterity and Eurovision Nostradamusness. But hopefully we'll have a lot of fun with this as the weeks and months progress towards May. There's a whole set of rules on the page on the Fantasizer League explaining what happens. There's points to be picked up at every stage of national final season, and as we get into Eurovision week itself, eventually you will also pick up the points for your team that your country score at Eurovision if they progress to the final. There's a caveat if they don't get out of their respective semi. And that's it. So please, 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 please sign up for Fantasy Eurovision League. I'm all dressed up for the forthcoming sporting season. As you can tell, I look damn fine. And I'm sure you will do damn fine as well with your Eurovision knowledge in Fantasy Eurovision League. I'm very, very excited. Here are the people who have already signed up with the names of their teams. Be as witty, as funny as you like with your team name. But obviously, I will be putting them up. The league will be appearing on Sight and Song each time. So bear that in mind in case any kiddywinks watching. You never know, they may be. So thank you. Please, please sign up for the league. I can't keep saying please enough. Hope you're not fed up with me saying please. And hopefully, I'm now talking to you, the winning manager of Fantasy Eurovision League 2015. Good luck. Wouldn't it be great if every Christmas Day we picked our Eurovision song like they do in Albania?
Do they?
Well, it's
Well, it's something for them to do on Christmas Day.
Well,
I like this. Who is she?
she's Al-Haida Dani, and the song was called DL. Or, yeah. Do you like it?
Oh, I like it because it's shouty in a minor key, woman in a nice dress. builds up, bit of drama. I like that really, really good one that they did a couple of years back.
Where she had the dirty plats.
Yeah, I really, that's one of my favourite ever Eurovision songs ever.
Is this Chai?
This is Chai,
This is
actually.
Chai. They're doing honour of Albania.
I like the musicality of it. I like the way it builds. I think she's got a good voice. It's a bit of drama, isn't it?
Albania always tend to fiddle about with the song though in between now and Eurovision. This could be sound completely different.
Well, that would be a shame, I think.
Do you think she could?
Do you like it?
Not really my cup
No,
of tea.
well, no, but you like.
I just think this has been done millions of times before. So if I turned it off and then asked you to sing it again, would you be able to sing it?
Yeah.
Go on then.
Da 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 da. There you go. Why I? See?
It's just like what you sang.
Oh no. Uncanny.
Excellent work on your behalf.
Oh, I like it.
He's getting into it with his Dr. Dre beats.
Well, it's something. That bit in the middle's a bit different, isn't it, with the guitar? Something for someone else who might not like that.
See, I do really like Chai, the one with the dirty plats, more than I like this.
Well,
'Cause
this
I
is
like
the key change. Excellent.
she's doing very well. And what a lovely frock as well.
It's a lovely frock.
It's like she's got some red glittery curtains.
Do you know what
and
would be good if they had rain on the stage?
Really?
Yes, the rain, the rain, the
That's
rain.
true. And then Ruth Lorenzo could sue her for plagiarism. That'd be great fun.
Biden, but
No.
she'll qualify.
I
It's
think she'll
good.
qualify with ease.
Yeah, I do actually. What do you think?
Well, we haven't had, there's only been a few songs picked so far, but I'd say more yes than no at this juncture.
It was
Go on
good,
now.
that. Good ending.
Excellent. One you'll be looking out for.
Yeah, I really like it.
Oh, good. Well, there's one for Albania. And that's about it for the first edition of Sight and Song. I hope you've liked it, and please feel free to interact. This is not just something for me to waffle down a camera to. I'd really like it if you enjoy what you've seen today. To get involved, please follow us on Twitter. The address is popping up somewhere on this screen now, where who knows. And also, obviously, we're on Vimeo, so you can feel free to follow us on there as well. Any comments, good or bad, I don't mind. I'm sure if you absolutely hate us, you'll be really snarky about us on an internet forum somewhere. Feel free, it's a free world. And we'll be back with more very soon, including the first update to Fantasy Eurovision League, who will be in the lead as our Eurovision sing-song manager. I can't wait. So to see us out, we've called on our team of rubbish Eurovision artists to draw a picture. And this week it's Ella and Nikki, the winning duo for Azerbaijan from 2011, looking more like Danny Dyer and his screen wife from EastEnders. Bye bye.